Hi there and welcome to my channel. Today's project is for Citrus to a Skit, and this is my take on this Sunday's sketch challenge. And you're gonna see the sketches coming up, and it's a pretty fun sketch and very simple, lots of layers, which is perfect for me. So I'm gonna show you, I'm using the main Malibu kit and also the embellishment kit and a little bit of mixed media, because if you know me, I can stay away from mixed media. So as you see, I'm down to bits and pieces of the main kit. But I had this idea. I wanted to stay very close to the sketch, which is really hard for me because I tend to just be inspired by them. But because of the orientation of the picture, I chose to flip the entire sketch 90 degrees. So as you're gonna see, my base was white cardstock, and I wanted to keep it very simple because I knew I wanted to bring mixed media and I wanted to take advantage of the layers. So I'm using as the base of the sketch the flamingo paper from Heidi Swap, and it comes in the main kit. And I love the B side of this paper. I like the A side. It's the fun mix of teal and the flamingos pink, beautiful paper. But I like the B side. I think it's neutral to use it as the base for the entire sketch. And like I said, I am keeping very true to the sketch, especially in the way the layers are set up. I think it's gonna benefit all these papers. One of the things that I actually mentioned to Trina, which is the owner of Citrus Twist Kit, is that I love old music sheets, especially small books, because my daughter plays a lot of instruments. So I have quite a few pictures of her with guitars or trumpets at home. And it's hard to find a small music sheet. They're usually big. So this one was perfect. And as soon as I opened the kit, I actually had a conversation with Trina and I said, you know what, this would be perfect. I have an idea for it. And this is what I had in mind. And also this month, one of the free cut files is called, I think it's Punch Circles, and it actually was designed with this sketches in mind. So I actually copied the cut file twice and cut it out of the illustrated fit paper that is included in the kit. One of the things that you don't see here is that I'm actually using the pink tool that is also included in the main kit as a layer. I actually folded the tool, I think it's twice, and I stitched it behind the paper, the cutout. And once I had all those things set, you're gonna see that I'm gonna introduce some mixed media. I wanted to bring color. Everything is very neutral, so I knew that I wanted to bring a little bit of color underneath. And my idea for this was all those puffy leaves that come in the crepe paper, gold puffy stickers. And so I'm bringing in this stencil, and I think it's from Cartabella, and it's all little leaves and little twigs. And all I'm doing is I'm using some whip spackle, which is just white modeling paste, really puffy and dries really fast, just to create a bit of texture on the background. After that, I'm going to use one of the easiest way to add mixed media to a background, and it's using art crayon. You can use gelatos or an oil pastel if you have to, and a stencil brush. And all I'm doing is I'm using Vicky Boutine's products because I'm part of the design team and I actually enjoy her products. And all I'm doing is scribbling some of the art crayon. I'm trying to combine the crayons to get the colors that I'm using in the papers. And all I'm gonna do is, like you see, I'm picking up a color with my stencil brush and then just go in a circular motion on top of the design that I had stenciled. And I'm gonna speed it up because it doesn't take a long time, but it's just I'm using quite a bit different colors. And you're gonna see that I'm starting with the warm colors. And like I said, I'm trying to pick up that peach, and I'm also going to bring a little bit of the pink because I have the pink tool behind the polka dot, not polka dot, sorry, that whole paper, if you can call it. So I'm bringing in a little bit of the pink just to marry all the colors together. And once I'm done with all the warm colors, which would be the pinks and the oranges and the peach in this case, I am going to switch to another brush because I don't want to have the colors muddle, and I'm going to work on the cool colors. And my choice was to go for that teal, because I'm using also the Heidi Swap, I can't remember the name of it, but it's the one with all the hexagons and that it has a nice teal wood grain on the other side. So I wanted to pick some of that color for this particular other side of and there was no reason of me combining, like putting the colors in that way. It just worked it out. It was pleasing to the eye. And like I said, right now you're gonna see me start working on the teal. And like I said, if you wanna do mixed media the easiest way, try an stencil brush and some of the art crayons or gelatos or oil pastels. Super easy. It's the same as inking the paper. Just a little side note. And like I said, super simple sketch. I actually there was some stitching in the sketch. So I used it, and that's the way that I actually attached the tool to the dotted cutout, because tool tends to be really, it tends to move a lot, so it was easier for me to just stitch it all together. And I, again, like, I stay really true to the sketch, which in this case worked to my advantage. Even it's very angular, you can say, and straight lines, and it worked really easily. This page took no time to get together. I think less than 40 minutes altogether, beginning to end, and super fun. The only thing, like I said, is when I switch the direction, or the, yeah, you can say direction of the sketch, I had to give up some pieces because it did not make sense, but I replaced some of the things with some of the other stuff from the kit. You're gonna see in a bit. Now, one thing that I did is I'm adding a little bit of dimension to the layers on this sketch, and for that I'm bringing a piece of cardstock, and this is just plain craft stock. I just wanted the papers to be lifted off the page. I didn't want them, even though the background, the whip spackle, it is gonna raise the papers. I wanted a little bit more of the light shadow underneath. I thought that was gonna benefit the mixed media at the bottom. Once I had that done, and like, again, I'm bringing in my phone because that's where I have the sketch, and I'm just following pretty much like the direction and the sizes like in of the sketch. You're gonna see that I'm actually gonna stress a little bit of the music sheet, just because I wanted to bring a little bit of extra so it doesn't get hidden behind the picture. And but you're gonna see that at the end it all works really fine. The one thing that I did is I used a bit of foam and not foam, sorry, fun foam behind the polka dot paper that you're gonna see right now. And when I twist it, you're gonna see how I stitched the tool behind it. So to do that, what I did is I actually cut a little piece of foam just to fit right where behind the picture is. And like you see right now, also, I forgot about this, is that the sketch has this straight line. When it's vertical, the original has a straight line that goes through the entire sketch. So my way to replace it was to use, like I said before, I was inspired by the leaves and all those little twigs and in the puffy stickers that I think they're from Cree Paper, the Flourish collection. So I used them to replace that strip of paper, and actually works really. It mirrors the whole background to the layers together. Plus, it adds some interest in between the layers. And like I was mentioning before, I'm just adding a piece of fun foam behind the picture, and because there's holes on the cutout and also the tool, I had to use strong glue first of all, and then I just cut the fun foam so that it's hidden behind the picture. And that's pretty much it. The layers take care of a lot of it. Like I said, I replaced the long strip of paper, the skinny strip, with the leaves, and now I'm going to create the title. And for this title, I like the idea of putting Daydreamer. So what I did is I'm doing a combination of the gold puffy stickers, and actually works really great in this one because of, like I said, the leaves that I have, they're gold. So pops of gold are nice. With some of the stickers that come from the Pink Fresh Let You Heart, I can't remember the name of it, but they're included in the main kit. After that, I am bringing the embellishment kit because I wanted a butterfly to be up top, and I had picked one from the ephemera pack, but it was too big, so I found one in the sticker sheet and actually worked good. After that, I'm just adding a few details. Some of them are not in the original sketch, but they just worked to bring a little bit more sentiment to the page. And like I said, this is my daughter. We gave her a few years of guitar lessons. After that, because of school and everything, we couldn't take her. Her time was not to go to the teacher, so she took upon herself to learn. Actually, she's very good at it, and she did it all on her own. So I'm just talking about it, and that's when I'm adding some sentiments around the page that say shine. From the main stamp, I think they all come from the main stamp. I try my best to keep to the main kit and add just a few of the add-ons. Sorry, not the add-ons, the embellishment kit, and that's about it. This page, like I said, pretty came together really fast. I'm adding those little enamel dots just because it has all the colors that I have added on in the background, and I'm just gonna scatter them a bit. You're gonna see that I'm actually gonna even switch some of them for some gold elements because I just need UI to move a little bit. And I thought that top corner where I added a little line, I think it says purpose fuels passion. I just think it needed to pop, so I added a small gold heart just to make it like to emphasize that corner. That's about it. I'm adding a few lines of journal talking about the fact, like I said, she's learning on her own and she's doing a good job. The guitar. I'm talking about my daughter, sorry. And that's about it. A few color shine, a gold color shine drops, because like I said, it all has to combine and just this is gonna just bring a little bit extra shine to the page. And that's about it. I hope you check the sketch. Super fun sketch, super easy sketch, very versatile. Don't forget to check the kits. If you haven't, they probably you have received them by now. They're amazing this month. Thank you for joining me today. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me. I would love to help you, and I cannot wait to see what you do with this month's sketch. Remember to load your picture of the project to the Citrus Twist Kids fan page, or tag Citrus Twist Kids online if you're sharing it on social media. We would love to see what you do with the sketch. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have a great day, guys. Take care.